All right, so we have day 3 of our Rise in Rank challenge, which is super exciting. There are a lot of you in the Emerald Rise in Rank and 2 of you in the Diamond Rise in Rank, which is super exciting. So here we are on day 3. We talked about on day 1 about the benefits of rank advancing. Alina went over that. Yesterday she ran a power hour. She tried a couple of times, and finally the last one, I'm pretty sure the third one, recorded and is up there. And just explaining how we use our time during that hour of like really working on your business, and how you can take all of your business activities and really just boil it down to 1 hour a day. And when you're a big go-getter, you spend more than an hour on it. But this business is workable for anybody. Okay, so today I am talking about how and why to get people into our team sneak peek into coaching. And we have a Facebook group that we put up about a month ago, and Alina and I put together some content about what exactly it's like to be on this team and what it's like to be a coach. We talk about the myths of coaching, we talk about potential income, we talk about lots of stuff that people typically have questions about. We go live a couple of times, some of them we just post in there. And that group is open and available for you to plug people into literally 365 days a year. We're not going to change the group at all, but every single month, at the beginning of the month, we're going to clean out all of the content, and then we're going to repost the content, go live all over again, so that there's always fresh videos for people to watch. And when they come in, they aren't like, oh, they recorded this 6 months ago. Do they even come in here, really? So Alina and I will be doing that this coming weekend. So now is a great time to be talking about this opportunity on your social media. And it was really scary for me at first when I started out as a coach to talk about the opportunity of coaching, because it felt awkward to me, because I never knew anything about network marketing or anything before I jumped into this. I didn't even really get it at all. So I didn't know how to talk about it. And the thing is, I just made a call to action specifically for our sneak peek, and I posted it on my page. I will share it in the comments below so that you don't have to search for it, so that you can read through an example of what I say now. I had to fill forward a lot in this, and I have found that the less details you share, keeping the curiosity high about exactly what it is going to be in this sneak peek, the more people are curious and want to just check it out. The things I always make sure to talk about are the fact that you can just be a fly on the wall in this group, and if you've ever been curious about what it is we do as coaches or what it's like to be in our team and the culture of our team, just come and listen for 45 minutes. And if you don't want to sign up after that, that's fine. There's no obligation to do that. And I even put that in my post specifically this time. I said, you know, we want to work with people who are passionate about our mission. So if this is not for you, we don't want you signing up, So talk about personally what coaching has brought to your life. Talk about who you were before coaching, and talk about how coaching has positively impacted you. Get vulnerable, get real, share a real life transformation because of coaching, whether that's financial, personal development wise, leadership, anything that it has brought your life, a tribe of women who understand you and love you and support you. That is going to resonate with people. People are looking for help with their finances. People are looking for a positive community to get plugged into. People are looking for a way for their own personal health transformation to happen. Talk about all of those things, or maybe just pepper them in. Like one post, talk about the financial, that you're able to now pay for your groceries, that you were able to pay for your electric bill the month before. And every little bit helps, and the fact that you're able to help other women work out and eat healthy, as well as you getting fit and healthy in the process of doing all this, that's a win-win. So we truly have the best opportunity in our hands, and you cannot keep somebody else's destiny tucked inside your mouth because you're too scared to say it. This coaching opportunity has changed your life, I'm assuming. Okay, if you're building a business with this, it has somehow impacted you in a way that you want to spread it to others. So don't be shy about it. Say, this team is going places. I want to do this with you. Who out there wants to join a team that's going to the top? Be confident about it. People want to join things that is like they know is going to be exciting and positive and uplifting in their life. Don't be like, well, there's this coaching thing that I do and it's neat, and if you want to just check it out, let me know. Like, get out there, like have a really like excited smile on your face, take a selfie, do like a side-by-side transformation and talk about your inner transformation that has happened because of this. Like find an old picture of you and then find a new like super smiley picture of you and say, this happened on the inside because of my job. I cannot believe that I get to do this as my job. And it doesn't matter if you still work full-time somewhere else. This is still one of your jobs. And people have multiple jobs nowadays. That's totally normal. So bottom line, be vulnerable and personal with this call to action, this invite post. And it's not just going to be this post. You're also going to get brave and reach out to people who you consider coaches that would be on your dream team, people that you know would knock it out of the park with this business. Invite them. Just say, hey, if I added you to a Facebook group where you could just hear what we do as coaches, just to see if it would be a good fit for you, would you listen? And make sure you say that question at the end. Would you listen? Because if they say yes, they're way more likely to actually go into the group and read all of the posts. Don't say, can I add you to this sneak peek group? Well, because then there's no teeth in the game, and they're not saying, yeah, I'll read the content. Say, if I added you, would you take a look at it and just let me know what you think? Okay? Get brave. I have people on my list that I'm terrified to ask, okay? But I know that they would love this job if they were able to get past that stigma of network marketing. Because I don't feel like this company is like any other company. I don't, and that's for a completely different video. But invite people, you guys. We want this group to be huge. Now, one question you may have is, okay, so right now I think there's close to 100 people in that group, and we're going to delete the content and repost the content. All of the people that we have added and you have added to this sneak peek are now going to see the content all over again. And if they remain in the group and they absorb the content again, maybe this time they would have that light bulb moment and be like, okay, I really want to do this. And if they're super annoyed that we're posting again, then we bless and release and it's not for them. That's okay. So invite people so that they're there live. We want as many people there live as possible. The time is going to be 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time on Monday night. Sunday afternoon, Alina and I are going to both introduce ourselves with a live video, but the content begins at 8:30 p.m. Monday night. So we want people in there, like in the group hanging out, so that they're reading the content as we post it live. So say, put on some pajamas, grab a glass of wine, and just hang out with us, hang out with my team for 45 minutes, and see if you're meant to be best friends with us, because we're always looking for more positive people to add to our tribe. Use language that's your language, okay? That's stuff that I would say, so if that's not what you would say, don't say that. But use words that people that follow you would be like, yeah, that's her talking. I was going to say something else. Oh, and if you find people like the day after or the day after that or the whole next month that, it comes up in conversation where, would you want to just check out this whole coaching thing that I do? I really think you would be good at it because, and then give a reason. Don't just say, hey, I think you'd be really good at coaching. Can I add you to a little behind the scenes sneak peek where you could read through some content and see if it's for you? Give them a specific reason why you think they would be a great coach, because if you don't, it looks like a copy paste. Like you send this out to every Tom, Dick, and Harry, like, oh, you'd be great at coaching. Can I add you to a sneak peek group? Say, you'd be great at coaching because you have such a compassionate heart. You love helping people already, and that's what we do. Could I just pop you in a sneak peek and you can read through some posts that my team put together to see if it's a good fit for you, and then we can talk and 48 hours? Can I message you after you've read through all of it? See, again, at the end, you're giving them a specific deadline and a question like, can I reach out to you in 2 days and we can talk about all this? So use this group as a resource all year long. Once a month, we'll freshen up the posts, do new live videos, and we can specifically invite to that one night, but then we keep the people in there. Does that make sense? Can I get some hearts and thumbs? And I'm hoping this all makes sense. We want to fill this group up all year long so that we can all be growing our teams, okay? So plug people in here all the time, but let's specifically try to fill the group for Monday night, okay? So this is day 3 for Rise and Rank. Even if you didn't officially join the Rise and Rank incentive by putting money into my PayPal, you can still benefit from these videos, you guys. So every day, Alina and I are going to be going live with a new topic on how to build your team. And if you are implementing them, you are going to grow. You are absolutely going to grow, but it takes action. You can't just sit here and get inspired and be like, oh, that's a great idea, and then not do it. You have to put in the work. This is a real job, which requires work. All right, you guys, I'm going to sign off because I ramble when it gets to the end. And yeah, that's about it. So let me know if you have questions below, and I will post my call to action as an example in the comments.